Hey everyone, my name is Jamie Lee. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching this video today. Now today we are revisiting Knix. Now I have had a very on again, off again relationship with this brand in terms of I've really loved some purchases, I've really disliked some purchases from them over the years, but today specifically we're going to be looking at the third Papaya Box. If you have no idea what a Papaya Box is, it is of course a collaboration between Knix and the Birds Papaya, who is a huge influencer, very, very big on Instagram. I adore her and I do feel like her and I have very similar styles, so a lot of times when these Papaya boxes come out, they are things that I really like and that I would love to wear. This one was a little bit different for me, but I did decide to pick it up anyways and give it a try and let you guys know if any of these pieces, if they do come back, if there's something that you might consider buying. Now, my previous experience with the Papaya Box items is that they're usually really, really high quality. I found that they fit really well. I have loved the leather look leggings that I got from a previous one. I wear them all the time. I think that they're very trendy, but still very high quality, and I'm hoping that these pieces will be similar. Now, with this Papaya Box, like previous ones, there were 3 pieces and the total was around $150 Canadian. So these are quite expensive. This isn't like a little $20 box that you get. They are expensive and they are meant to be like more high quality pieces that are going to last you a long time. So the 3 pieces were this mock neck white bodysuit, and this is a bodysuit thong style, but we'll review it more in depth. This black slip dress that's supposed to be like super adjustable so it fits multiple different body shapes and sizes, and this knot front headband in kind of like a fun fall pattern. Now, I have seen a lot of people, including Sarah herself, which is of course the Birds Papaya, look amazing in all of these pieces and pair them together, like literally wear all 3 at the same time and look awesome. Now, full disclosure, I have tried on the slip dress already. I put it on a couple of days ago when I first got the package and was like, wow, I'm so excited to try this dress, and I am not sure about it yet, but we'll get there when we try it on. So I would say this is probably one of the Papaya boxes that I was least excited for, only because I was very excited for the bodysuit and less so for both the headband and the dress, but hopefully they will all be very cute. Hopefully I can find a nice way to wear all of them. And of course, all of these are pieces that you can wear with a lot of different outfits. I would say probably the headband is the thing that's the most limited, only because it depends, you would obviously have to be wearing a fairly neutral outfit to make a bright patterned headband like that work. And if you're not super excited about the Papaya Box review, do stick around if you're interested in hearing about their new ultra absorbency boxer style period underwear. I will talk about these a little bit more in depth too. This is a brand new product for them and just offers way more absorbency than most of their previous period underwears. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely stick around. I'll be talking about that afterwards. So first up, let's talk about this bodysuit. Now, obviously I'm just wearing it with a regular pair of jeans right now. You could definitely dress this up or dress this down. My number one complaint so far is that I feel like it is way too sheer. I am wearing a nude colored bra and you can completely see it underneath. You would have to wear a bra or some kind of nipple cover with this. It's just way, way too sheer. I also normally would take off my pants, show you what the actual cut of the bodysuit looks like. I don't think I can because I didn't wear underwear and it's too sheer, if you catch my drift. But this is a thong style bodysuit. It has 2 clasps at the bottom, so it is not adjustable in terms of length. However, it's made of pretty stretchy fabric. So if you did need it to be a little bit longer, it will probably stretch and be fine. Now, I am very, very petite. I'm only 5'1". So for me, The length is fine. I think it's actually slightly too long for me, but not in a way that would matter. Like obviously if you're wearing it with pants, it's not like I have like a bunch of extra fabric or anything. It's just I have like a bit extra in the crotch area that I don't think you would really be able to see. Now the fabric on this feels pretty good. Like it's definitely very thick. It would keep you warm in the fall, which in Canada, it's already getting pretty darn cold, but it's not as soft as I would hope. Usually when I buy like a long sleeve bodysuit, I usually want it to be like pretty soft. You're gonna be wearing it all day. You're usually layering it with other things. This one is okay. Like it's not bad fabric. It's just, like I said, maybe not as soft as I was expecting. And then you can see it is a thong style. It is not super high cut, so you could wear this with lower jeans if you wanted to. These are a high rise that end like just at my belly button, and you can see there's still like a few inches before this bodysuit starts. So it's not like cut up your hips like a lot of bodysuits today tend to be. Overall, I do really like this. I can see myself wearing it a lot. It's just kind of like a great basic tee, except for it is a bodysuit, so you can tuck it into like a skirt or jeans or leggings and not have to worry about it like coming untucked all the time, or like you're constantly trying to like push it back in and then you get those weird bulges when you tuck in a shirt like this. So I do like it. I think I'll wear it a lot. It's obviously fairly basic, but I think that's the point. These are all supposed to be pieces that you can wear with a lot of other things and that you can kind of mix and match. And then in terms of the headband, I'll come up a little closer so you can really see. I like it. I think it's cute. My complaint with every type of headband like this that has the elastic, I think my head is just too small. They're always so loose feeling. I know that it's going to like shift around and end up being a little chaotic, but I like the pattern of it. I like the knot. I think if you had your hair in more of like a bun or something that you can kind of anchor the elastic part underneath, it would probably work better for me than just having it with my hair down, because like I said, it's definitely seconds away from like flying off the back because it's too loose, but I like the pattern. I do think that it's quite cute. Now, one of the big kind of like selling points of this Papaya box was that you can kind of wear all the pieces together. So I'm going to put on the slip dress over top of this shirt first, and then I will try a couple of other ways of styling it, including on its own, and we'll just see what looks best, because trying it over this shirt is what I tried last time, and I think that might be why I didn't like it so much. So let's see. I'll try it on for you and you can be the judge. So this is the way that it was most often styled in a lot of the promotional materials. Literally the white bodysuit with the slip dress over top. I think that this can work very well if you are extremely tall. Like if you are an above average height woman, I could see this being very cute. And I think the top part looks okay. The problem for me comes when it's just so long. And I have very short little legs. I'm not very tall. And I think that this kind of gives the playing dress up in my mom's clothes look for me because I am so short. Now, one thing we can try is perhaps a belt would help to just offer a bit more definition and maybe make this a little cuter. I don't have a belt that I think would look incredible with this in this room, so I do just have this little like tie belt so that we can kind of see. All right, so I have the belt on. One of the benefits of the belt is that I was able to kind of shimmy the dress up a little bit so that the dress is not quite so long. I think the length was definitely not doing me any favors, but I'm still just not quite sure that I like the dress at all. I think that it fits a little awkwardly right here. For some reason, like it's very, very wide instead of kind of just falling straight down. It just feels I don't know, too big at the top for me for some reason. Now, I did get this in a size medium, only because the size chart specifically said to order it based on your bust measurements. So I did. And I do think that it's just like a bit too big for me, even like with a normal bra on. And I don't think you could wear this kind of dress with no bra, because like it's a very thin, silky material. But I can say I don't think I like it with the shirt underneath. So let's take the shirt off and see what we can do with it, I guess. Okay, so without the shirt underneath, I do think that I like the neckline a little bit more. It's obviously not super revealing or anything. It sits okay. I think with the shirt, it was just like too much modesty for me. And there's nothing wrong if you like that look. I think it just, with the slinky dress, made me feel a little weird. So I did just put this tie belt back on again. I know that this is not the right type of belt for this, but I cannot find the belt that I think would look very good with this that has like some gold details. So for now, we will have to live with this one. I do think that like with it cinched in a little bit at the waist, it's a little cuter. And then obviously you can kind of hike it a bit with the belt. Without the belt, I just feel like it's way too loose. Like, I have owned very slinky black dresses before, and of course you don't want them to be like skin tight, but there's just so much like extra fabric here, and for some reason it's like very, very wrinkly. And I took this out of the package as soon as I got home, hung it up, and none of the wrinkles have fallen out, which makes me think on a night out, it's going to get like a lot of like really deep wrinkles. And some of these, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get out with a steamer. So overall, it's not my favorite. I honestly don't know if I'll keep this dress. I do think maybe it's just like a bit too big for me, and that's part of the problem. But you also couldn't have it too much smaller, or else you wouldn't be able to get it on over your hips. It's just not my favorite. Now, I do have just like a pink sweater here that we can try putting on over top. Like maybe as a skirt, I would like this a little bit better. All right, so honestly, even as a skirt, like, I don't know, something about the way that this is made, it makes it feel not very flattering to me. I think a huge part of the problem is down here, where it would normally kind of like taper in towards you, it just comes out, and there's like some very weird stitching on this side to make it like slightly asymmetric, and like the pattern kind of cuts weird at the bottom. And it just is not very flattering to me. Doesn't fit me particularly well. I don't find it that cute. I don't even know if you can return items in the Papaya box, so that will be very interesting to see. Now, I just looked it up really quickly. I don't think it specifically says that any of these items are final sales, so I might see if I can return just this dress, which sucks because I feel like most of the Papaya items I absolutely love. I think this might just be a case of this does not work for my body type. I'm very short, I'm pretty curvy. That's okay. Everything doesn't need to look perfect on everybody. Now I'm going to change into the period undies and the matching bra, because of course I needed a matching bra, and I will be back with you in a second. All right, so very, very different outfit, and once again, a hit and a miss. I cannot seem to get Knix in terms of, like, half of the time I feel like their stuff is incredible, and half of the time I'm like, who made this? Who designed this? Let's talk about the underwear first, because they are a win. If you are somebody who has a period, if you just had a baby, if you maybe have a little bit of problem with mild incontinence, I think these are incredible. So these are the new, like, super high absorbency boxer style undies. They are so comfy. I got them in a size medium. I want them to be loose and stretchy. I'm on my period right now. I am bloated. I'm uncomfortable. And these still feel good. They feel comfy. The elastic at the top is not super tight. It fits well. It holds it in place. The gusset, as I'm sure you can see on these, literally comes all the way up and all the way back to here. So you don't have to worry. You could wear these to sleep and lay on your tummy. You don't have to worry about anything. And before, I should have prefaced this. I see every single time I post any kind of review of women's period products, men and women, and I'm sure kids, I hope most of these people are kids, commenting about how gross it is and how we shouldn't be talking about it. No, like 50% of the planet deals with periods. If you think it's gross, that's a problem with you. You're gonna have to take that negativity elsewhere because it's just natural. It happens, it's part of life. And if we can have some super ultra soft, comfy, and also in my opinion, still cute undies to catch some of that so we don't need to wear disposable products all the time, I think that's a win. Now, I've mentioned this in the past before. I have very light periods because I have been on birth control, hormonal birth control forever. So I don't necessarily need the super absorbency of these, but I do like the high gusset at the front because if I sleep on my stomach, I don't want to have like leaks or like ruined period undies of like the ones that have the shorter things. I usually end up wearing a cup at night for that reason. I think with these, I'll be able to wear them at night. Absolutely no problem. Highly, highly, highly recommend. Now, this Wing Woman bra. So I have one of the longevity bras from Knix and I love it. I just got it in black. It was actually part of a previous Papaya Box, one that I liked more than this one, obviously. And that bra was great. This bra, I actually got an email once I received the package that said, hey, you have your new Wing Woman bra. Please don't return it yet. We promise it gets more comfortable. Which feels like you shouldn't need to do. And I understand that like this is a wireless bra. They stretch out. So 100% they're tighter when you first put them on than when you take them off. I wear almost exclusively wire-free bras from Aerie. I have some from EBY from my previous video that are amazing. So comfy, feel so good. This one does not feel good. This is, yeah, the Wing Woman bra. It's a wire-free bra, but it has these crazy seams on the side that on the inside are like digging into my skin and they feel so irritating. And I've only had this on for like 4 or 5 minutes. I got this in the recommended size, which was a size medium, and it just feels too tight, but also like not enough support. I don't really know how to explain it. Like, it's very loose right here for some reason. Like it just kind of hangs off my body, but it feels really, really tight in the shoulder straps and very tight along the sides. I'm not really sure why. There's also, and I don't know if you can see it on camera, a weird indent right in the middle of my boob. And I don't know why or what that's from or if that's intended. This side doesn't seem to have that. It has very thick molded cups inside, which of course you could take out. The cups themselves seem okay, although both of them are sitting like way up at the top, and it's a little hard to shimmy them down. So I will 100% be returning this bra. There's just absolutely no way I could wear it with the way it's kind of digging into me on the sides, which is unfortunate because like this is what Knix is actually meant to be, is like a bra and underwear company. And they also do like shapewear and intimates. But so far, most of the bras that I've tried have just not been great. Their period undies, amazing. I've tried swimsuits before, they've been great. A lot of the Papaya Box stuff is really good. This time I would say is maybe a miss. So like I said, very, very hit or miss to me. I like the brand. I will continue buying from them and trying to find things that work for me. But this bra and that dress, do not. And I'm glad that I know that now, but it still is kind of unfortunate because I really thought I was going to love all of these pieces. I just couldn't have that bra on me anymore. It honestly is that uncomfortable. But that is everything I have for today. Definitely let me know if you liked the Papaya Box pieces, if you were impressed by them, if you thought that they were cute and like a good addition to the wardrobe, or if you feel like maybe they just weren't worth the money, which is kind of the direction that I'm leaning right now, unfortunately. You'll also have to let me know if you've tried anything from Knix, what your opinion was, how you felt things fit. I truly feel like a lot of the things at Knix have like a very, very weird fit. They either are like, wow, this is amazing, it's so comfy, it fits great, or like super awkward and misfitting. Like there just really seems to be no in between, and it still is not a very big company. So I get it, it's hard to get everything right 100% of the time, but every time it's a miss, it just feels like really, really bad to me. So we'll see. Hopefully next time I'm a little more satisfied with the things that I get, and I'm sorry that this is kind of like a downer of a video, but I do hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to subscribe. I do put out new videos every single week. You can also hit the bell notification button to be notified when I do post. I've been a little bit more on and off for the last couple of weeks because my dog actually had to go in for some emergency bladder stone removal surgery, which has been very stressful. She is like my child. So I've just been spending most of my time trying to like comfort her, make sure she's comfortable, but she's doing much, much better, which is great. So I felt comfortable enough to kind of step aside and record today. But now I am going to wrap it up so I can go snuggle her, because that's what I want to do all the time anyways. So thank you very much. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time. Bye.